Next on Showtime, Nick Nolte and Jo Beth Williams star as teachers in an urban high school. It's an amusing mix of comedy and schoolroom drama. Teachers, next. Friday night is Showtime's comedy night.
Don't forget, you owe this to yourself.
First, a feature-length virtuoso performance from Bill Cosby himself. Then everyone gets soaked when Gallagher's Overboard, followed by Brothers.
How do we know that this guy is the real Jerry Lewis?
How do we know this guy is the real Gary Shandling? You'll have to look into this. A night full of comedy, starting Friday at 7, 6 Central on Showtime. The Showtime weekend continues Saturday with the exclusive movie of the week. Lancaster and Douglas are tough guys.
You're the last of your kind.
We are. Then another last of his kind, Paris by Night with George Burns.
What the hell am I doing? I don't speak French.
All starting Saturday at 8, 7 Central. In Murder in Texas and The Burning Bed, Farrah Fawcett has delineated her roles with power and imagination. Her career has been characterized by images of strong yet vulnerable women. In Extremities, she brings a scathing rage to the screen as a woman who has captured the man who violently attempted to rape her.
They lock me up. I get out. I get you.
Where's the police?
They'll let him go.
Marjorie, they'll lock him up.
He's not leaving this house. Did I hurt you? Now, kiss me.
Farrah Fawcett stars in Extremities, an exclusive you won't see on HBO or Cinemax. It's only on Showtime. Sunday.
One day, my sister Pam and I went to see, I was a teenage werewolf and I was a teenage Frankenstein. We had a great time, and I'm an easy scare. I'm like, it scares me. And at one point, there's he's in a drawer of a morgue, you know, and this girl is kind of going around and where's the guy, and opens up this thing, and he kind of sits up like that. And I knew it was kind of a scare. How old was I? Like 9 or 10. My sister's 2 years younger, and we went to the theater. And I'd seen it, and I took her back to see it, and I said, now, there's a part coming up. I don't know why I felt kind of protective. I guess I have felt kind of protective of Pam at times. And I said, there's a part coming up, and don't be scared, and maybe you want to shut your eyes. And he's going to count him. And it really scared me, so I jump easily.
Phil Harris in Hollywood, I have news for you and someone you should meet. This month, exclusively on Showtime, Michael Caine stars in the romantic thriller Half Moon Street with Sigourney Weaver. And aside from love scenes with Sigourney, Michael told us his other reason for doing the film.
I did it because it interested me, the sort of man that I had to play. Oh, and also, I'm a great admirer of Sigourney's, and she's smashing. And it was funny because the person who gave me my Oscar was Sigourney.
That's right.
When I got it, she said, and the winner is, and here's his other, and I thought it was funny because we were such good friends.
When you picked up your Oscar for Hannah, that, of course, had great meaning. Yeah. But to Woody Allen, you were also more important on that film because you acted as matchmaker. Is that right?
Yeah, I took him up. I took Mia up to Elaine's the night he met her. I don't know whether, I think someone else at my table actually introduced her, but Woody always has a certain table at Elaine's, and I had the one over the other side.
And now she's expecting their baby? And
yeah, exactly.
All thanks to you?
Yeah, thanks. Well, only partially. I like to think Woody had a hand in it, or something.
Speaking of Hannah, Michael Caine considers himself a 1, 2, or 3-take man.
Yeah.
But when you meet Woody Allen, what happens?
Well, Woody is a 12, 13, or 14-take man. But I had such an admiration for him anyway. I would do anything. I mean, and the other way around is that you rehearse it and rehearse it and rehearse it. And then everybody says, now we do a dress rehearsal. So now that's another tense bit. They say, okay, now this is it. We're going to do, you know, get dressed, which, you know, this is really a makeup. And by the time it says action, you're all standing there. You say, oh, for Christ's sake, we're all going to burst a blood vessel here. You know, it's only a movie. We've got to say a few lines. But Woody's the opposite way. He says, okay, let's do a take. You know, you pick that up if you feel like it.
Fourth protocol. I have to ask why you think the executive producers hired you.
Because I wanted the part. and I made myself an executive producer, and I looked all over. I searched high and low and traveled the world.
Yeah.
And finally decided to cast myself because I was the best man to play the part.
Good taste, I gotta say.
I had very good taste.
Will you buy this line, Michael? I think it watches just as well as a Frederick Forsyth best-selling thriller reads.
Yeah.
It's a page-turning type of film.
Yeah, also it's very informative about things as well.
Don't you learn a lot?
Don't you learn a lot as you go along there? And I like Freddie. Well, Freddie is very good at research. And so anything we say is, I mean, obviously with the exception of how to construct an atomic device, is truthful.
It's polonium.
What's polonium?
Well, combined with lithium, the two together form an initiator. That's a detonator for a bomb.
Bomb?
An atomic bomb.
60 films, 23, 24 years, or thereabouts.
Yeah.
The toughest role of your life has to be right now. How does Michael Caine handle being the father of a teenage daughter?
Well, it's not too bad, really. I tell you why. I already have one of 30.
Yes.
And I've been through the teenage once. The only trouble is I'm a little older now. It's not going to be easy throwing those guys down the stairs. I'm going to have to get help.
You know, that was the second question. If I were dating Natasha, I'd be scared to death to go home and meet Dad.
Yeah, you should be. I am a very Victorian father, yeah. I don't have any modern ideas about freedom and all that. My view is that if she's going to be somebody, she must go against what I say as a discipline and be right about it. Because I'm not telling her what to do and what not to do for my pleasure. I'm telling her what to do and what not to do as a safeguard.
It'll surprise people you have a best-selling book of useless facts and information. And I mean, India ink comes from China.
Yeah.
Peanuts are used in the manufacture of dynamite.
Yeah, exactly.
Attila the Hun died on his wedding night. I want to know your favorite useless fact of them all.
My favorite? Oh, my God, there's so many. Well, the one that isn't much consolation to anybody is... Who was the first man ever to die in an airplane crash? And the answer is the first guy ever to fly in one.
I like it.
Wilbur Wright.
Did he?
The first, was it Wilbur or Orville?
I don't know.
Well, I can't remember the names, but the first guy ever to die in an airplane was the first guy ever to fly one.
Always something new from Michael Caine, including his latest big screen thriller, It's the Fourth Protocol, and I liked it. But then he's also one of my heroes, and we wanted you to meet him. Thank you, Michael. This is Bill Harris in Hollywood. We'll talk again.
The book was a blockbuster bestseller, much to everyone's surprise.
Have you not heard the devil is hurling beautiful boys out of windows?
The film brings to life the intrigue, the bizarre complexities, the chilling tale of murder that captured the reader's imagination.
The witch has seduced monks, satanic rites.
It is an unusual story of a time and a place you won't easily forget.
I have much to tell.
Beware of this place.
Sean Connery and F. Murray Abraham star in The Name of the Rose on Showtime. Premiering next month. In November, this is the place you're going to see it. Not on HBO, not on Cinemax. Top Gun, exclusively on Showtime.
The director of Breakfast Club and 16 Candles, John Hughes, takes another experienced look at adolescence.
Bueller.
He's sick.
Wake up and smell the coffee, Mrs. Bueller.
I can assure you he is truly a very sick boy.
He has missed 9 days.
I asked for a car, I got a computer.
Hi, Ferris. How's your bod?
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God, you're dying?
He gives good kids bad ideas.
They think he's a righteous dude.
Que bella.
It's Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
What are we gonna do?
The question isn't what are we going to do. The question is what aren't we going to do? You thought we wouldn't have any fun. Shame on you.
You realize if we played by the rules right now, we'd be in gym?
Starring Matthew Broderick, Mia Sara, Jennifer Grey, Alan Ruck, and Charlie Sheen.
How'd you get to be so sweet?
Years of practice.
You won't see it on HBO or Cinemax. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, exclusively on Showtime. Premiering Saturday, October 10th.
This is a Showtime feature presentation rated R by the Motion Picture Association of America. Parents may wish to consider whether children under 17 should view this picture.